Welcome to Taiji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make miso braised mackerel. So a while back ago I made a video of making miso yourself. And I also made a couple other videos, different recipes of using miso. If you haven't watched those, please check those out as well. But I also wanted to show you this mackerel dish because I've seen some video saying that mackerel is now received as like some good fish.
This fish is trash. At least that's what my racist friends say. And where I live, people mostly use them as bait to catch bigger fish.
But in Japan, mackerel is considered one of the really tasty fish. And we have different recipes of using mackerel, and this is one of those typical mackerel dish. Maybe because mackerel has a little bit of stronger fishy odor, and it also goes bad pretty easily. But if you can get hold of really fresh mackerel, and if you cook it right, it's one of the really tasty fish. This dish is really typical of home cooking dish. I don't really see it being served outside households, but it's really easy and really flavorful. And miso just matches mackerel so well. So if you can get hold of really fresh mackerels, or even if it's not too fresh, the flavor of miso will kind of cover it. So I really hope you give this a try yourself. Then, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for miso braised mackerel. So as the main ingredients, I have your mackerels. Mackerel have this little bit strong fishy odor, so you need to cook it really right. And for that, I have this miso that I made in the previous video. Miso kind of wipe off the strong odor of the mackerel. As I have the seasoning, I have sugar, and also sake. If you don't have sake, you can just use some water, or white wine works as well. Then to cook with it, I have ginger and also scallion. They both kind of work as spices, give a little bit of flavor, but also to help kind of wipe off the water of the mackerel. Then let's get into it. So the first thing, I'm going to prepare the vegetables. So first the ginger, cut off the dry part and peel off the skin. And I'm going to slice these. The ginger have fiber running through in this direction. You want to make sure that you cut out against the fiber. So just like that. Then next the scallion, cut the top and bottom off. Then I'm going to use part of it to make so-called shiraganegi. They look like these, and I just want to make this as kind of condiment. To do that, I'm going to cut in half and then get the layers out. And you stack it up like this, and what you want to do is slice it like this direction. You're gonna put it in water like this, then you let it soak like this for 5 minutes, and then take it out of water, and then it's ready. And these rest, make sure you don't throw them away, just use it for some other dishes. And the rest of these we're just gonna cut into about 3 to 5 centimeter pieces. And these are gonna be cooked with the mackerel. After about 5 minutes or so, take this out. Then that's done for that, and these are called shiraganegi, often used in many dishes as condiments and also decoration. Then with that, these are finished. As the next thing, let's fillet and clean the mackerel. By the way, I also have another video how to fillet the fish more in detail, especially if you're making sashimi or sushi. But today I'm just gonna cook them, so I'm just gonna need to cut into pieces. So let's cut off the head, and to do that, you wanna cut behind this fin. And then cut off the stomach. And then you want to get rid of the intestines. And make sure you get rid of this bloody part. Then the same for the other. Then we're going to wash it quickly. So then these are washed. Then today I'm going to show you the 2 variations to fillet this. So I'm going to cut in the middle right here. Just along the middle bone like this. Then you have 2 fillets. And for today, I'm gonna cut about half pieces like this. Then these fillets are finished. But also, if you have a smaller mackerel like this, you don't need to make that effort. Just cut into pieces like this, and it should be enough. And by the way, when we're making these braised fish, we kind of give a little bit of cross cut like this, so when the skin shrinks, you don't have curled up fillet. Just like this. So just like that. So as the next thing, I'm going to be doing a process so-called yubiki, which means running quickly through hot water in order to get rid of a little bit of odor. And to do that, to these mackerel fillet, I'm just going to pour some boiling water. And of course also the other side. And then this will also help get rid of this bloody part as well. And that's done for that. This is ready to be cooked. I'm gonna put in the mackerel like this. And the filet, make sure you put the mackerel skin upwards. Then to this, I'm gonna put a cup of water, the ginger we sliced earlier, and also this cut up scallion. Then this, I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of sugar, and also 4 tablespoons of sake. If you don't have sake, then use white wine or a little more water. Then we're going to turn the heat to high and bring this to boil. So once this comes to a boil, you see the scums are building, so I'm going to get rid of the scum. Then once the scum has been removed, I'm going to turn it to medium and cook like this in medium heat for about 5 minutes or so. In Japanese cooking, we cook first with sugar or meat and let the sweetness soak in first. Then here I have parchment paper cut up in this shape. And I'm gonna place it on the top so that all the ingredients are covered under the water. This technique is called otoshibuta. Cook like this for 5 minutes. So 5 minutes has passed. So then here I'm gonna put in the miso paste. And to do that, I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons. But instead of putting directly in here, I'm gonna put in another bowl like this. Then I'm gonna get some liquid from here. Then I'm gonna mix it up. In this way, the flavor of the miso will be distributed equally. Then I'm gonna put this in here. You don't want to touch it too much because you break the soft flesh of the mackerels. And then I'm gonna put back the otoshibuta. Then I'm gonna turn the heat to high and bring this to boil. Then once this comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn the heat to medium. And then we're gonna cook like this for another 5 minutes. So the 5 minutes has passed. Oh, this is looking really good. This is actually finished for that. If you have time, the best thing is actually leave it to the side for 2 to 3 hours or so and let it cool down. For any braised recipe, as the ingredients cool down, they soak in the flavor, it creates this much complex flavor. Today I'm just gonna eat it like this, but if you have time, you definitely want to do that. So then let's put this on a plate. So it's very soft, so be very careful. And you want to put a little of the ginger on the side, and also the scallion. Get a little bit of soup over it, of course. Then we're gonna put this shiraga negi on the top like this. Then this is finished. Let's eat. It smells so good. Let's eat. Itadakimasu. Let's eat. Oh, this is so soft. Itadakimasu. Oh, this is so delicious. Oh, the mackerel is soaked in the flavor. So delicious. This mackerel is a little bit fatty. Oh, this flavor of mackerel matches this sweet miso flavor really well. So delicious. It's so delicious and it goes so well with the rice. And you can also eat with the ginger together. This ginger adds a little more kick to it. So delicious. You can also eat the scallion. Itadakimasu. This shiraga negi adds a little more freshness to it. Also so delicious. Oh, that was so totally savory. ごちそうさまでした. Oh, this miso braised mackerel is just so flavorful. And as you just saw, this is really not difficult to make. And except for miso, there's no special ingredients. And so if you go to a fish store next time and you find a mackerel, really do hope you give this a try yourself. If you did enjoy this video, I'd love it if you hit the like button for me. And if you have any questions, requests, or any feedbacks, please feel free to write anything in the comments below. And if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe. Otherwise, I look forward to see you in the next video. Bye.